Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Marco with Picks in Motion. We hit our 3-0 sweep yesterday. I called it. First time posting, first time putting out a video like this. Super exciting. I was all over these prop bets. We were all over these prop bets as a team here in Picks in Motion. We banged in that 2-man and then plus the bonus, hitting that 3-man. Let's look at that right here, right now, above us. We got CJ McCollum over 15.5 points. I was all over the veteran. I'm liking what he's doing. Let's see where they put that line again, see what happens if we're going to attack it again. And then Tyler Hero under 26.5 points, all over with that with the Boston Celtics coming in. They love playing in Miami. They even hit the spread on the other side. I gave you a little lean on that also in the video, but we're not going to count that. But under 26.5 points and assists. We were sweating it after the first half because he definitely did his thing in the first half, but that Boston defense came to play. And then I'm starting to look into our bonus plays a little bit more, and I'm starting to look into it, and sometimes it has a little bit of emotions connected to me, you can maybe say, because someone screwed me here and there. But Miles McBride, over 16.5 points and assists. We had him the night before for 10.5 points, and he got 10. Absolutely disappointing us, but picked it up tonight and got us the 3-0 sweep. So you guys got to lock in with us. First, hit the free subscribe button on Winnable. Come on, join the community. We're growing a nice little crowd of people over there. Every day it's growing. How can you get any better than that? All right, give you guys a little bit of a rundown what we got going on the next 2 days. Oh, yeah, by the way, free $10 if you download Betr using promo code MOTION, MOTION. And they're giving a free play on Anthony Edwards right up top there on points and assists. So guys, link into Betr and get that app up and running. $10 free immediately and a first deposit match. But look, we're going to just look at this grand scheme of things. We have Saturday. Divisional weekend starts for the playoffs in the NFL. I'm putting out a Saturday special later tonight. And then Sunday, it'll be the same thing. Saturday in the afternoon, hopefully a little bit earlier. We're going to get out a Sunday NFL special, just like we did last week, which, by the way, we killed it last week, basically ripping off a 17-6 record on anything we talked about on this channel, whether it was an official play or non-official play. I'm just talking about what we talked about. I gave you a lineup of things to go after. We were all over some of these prop bets, and we hit a nice $200 plus 4.5 on the San Francisco 49ers, which you definitely would say is our big guy hammer. So listen, you guys just got to link up with us, man. We got every little bit of everything going on. I'm working on these really nice, shows and bets that we want to attack. Like I said, I don't make everything in an official play in these videos, but there is a lot of gems out there. So setting up our 2-man, we are going right away with Kevin Durant, points and assists over 29.5. You cannot get any better than this right now with the number and the numbers he's been putting up. His average the last 10 games has been 33 on the points and assist side. Now, they had a huge game against OKC last night where they came up tremendously small. You can sort of say the whole team came up small. But we're just going to turn the page. It's freaking Friday night. They have the Minnesota Timberwolves coming in, and they need to cash this victory. You know that the Timberwolves is, having an up and down season, you could sort of say. When it looks at the defensive side right here, assists, they are 10th, and points allowed 11. So definitely middle of the pack. You could even say a lower tier, top 10 defensive team. But I'm not really worrying about that. I'm just worrying about our emotions and exactly what Kevin Durant is going to pull off tonight. And that is definitely sealing over this over 29.5 points and assists. But also just reminding the league, hey, it's Friday night. And then popping over here to round off our 2-man, we got Dante DiVincenzo. Yes, I have to do it to the fellow Paisano, but we are going under 15.5 points. Now, some of the AI calculators that I have, they are promoting this as a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. They're looking at maybe him even getting like 7 to 8 points, which is giving us an 8-point range. So I'm really liking this under, especially if you just look at it all. His average the last 10 games has been 12.5, and he has 2 skyrocketing games here. So if you take those out and do an 8-game average, it is absolutely deplorable. So this points under is very live. Now, does DiVincenzo have streaky moments? Yes, he does. Of course he does. He was doing that more in the beginning of the season, but recently he found himself a little bit more on the assist side. Of course, he had banged into those two games right there, going over on the 15.5. But it's just an overall smart play, especially with them going into Houston. I know I have the Houston and Minnesota connection, but I just cannot ignore this. So when you look at the defenses, we know that Houston is definitely a top 5 defense on points allowed. When you go to the small guard, it gets even better. So they are gonna, I believe this Houston team is just absolutely gonna come out on fire tonight. They're home. They had the home loss last night. You have Minneapolis coming in from another road trip. They just did a big bang boom road trip, one stop home. And then here we go back out to Houston, Milwaukee into Houston. So I'm looking at this play as an under 15.5. Most places have it at under 14.5, as you can see here. But you could see the odds are really nice little sweet odds. They don't know what to do exactly with his number, but right here, go on Underdog. They got it at minus 120, and Sleeper has it all the way up there with flips. So, you know, they're a little bit ahead of the curve, especially on the player prop side. So I'm looking at this under 15.5. See where you could get it. If you have to go 14, go 14. All of this is in play with him only expecting to get possibly 8 to 10 points. And his average is only 12.5. So this is a huge play with Houston, who needs to absolutely step it up tonight and come away with this victory. Okay, digging into our bonus play. And I mentioned it before, I am doing some data and I am checking things out. Bonus play has been a pretty good commodity for us. Maybe it is because I'm following some trends that I've lost on other guys, and then I'm bringing them into the bonus play like we did last night with Miles McBride, and hitting that points and assists over by almost 10 points. Meanwhile, he couldn't even get us, 10 regular points the night before. So Michael Porter Jr., you failed us, and you're going to pick it up here. Brooklyn Nets are home. They have Chicago coming in. We're going over 28.5. I know they had it earlier. It's not there now, but see what you could get on PrizePicks at 27.5. But mostly everyone has over 29.5. So definitely, I believe that this 28.5 is in play in a lot of places. And if you have to go 29, it's okay. So his last 20 games, his average has been 30. His last 10 games, basically the same thing. So yes, this is basically, you could look at it as a flip of the coin. But I'm just going on the aspect that Michael Porter has had a overall great season here. Brooklyn Nets have overall had a crap season. But you have a home game. You have the crappy Chicago Bulls coming in. When it comes to head-to-head, he did hit this only about a month ago, a little bit less. This was kind of, you could say, his coming out party. So I just think with the momentum coming into Friday night, them just losing that heartbreaker down in New Orleans, they're just going to turn the page, and Michael Porter Jr. is going to do what he does, which is go over 29.5. But look at that 28.5 at most places. Always try and buy yourself the extra 1.5 because you're always messing around with these odds. So you want to get as much edge as you can get. So looking into everything, like I mentioned, the NFL videos coming out soon. We're super excited and ready to go here. The Picks in Motion team has been grinding all week to figure these out. But guys, if you want a hard lean on the games, if you want a hard lean on everything we got going on, whether it's under-overs or under-overs on the totals, and of course the actual money line winners and stuff like that, you gotta link up with us on winnable.com/picksinmotion. You cannot get any better than that. Hit the free subscribe button and get this relationship going back and forth, man. You guys gotta build a little bit of trust here, and this is the best way. You just hit the free subscribe button and you guys are part of the Picks in Motion team. So just a little overall recap. You have points and assists over 29.5. Kevin Durant straighten this team out. It's Friday night. The crowd's going to be there. Lock in, my brother. I believe in you this round. Let's go. We got over 29.5 points and assists. And the fellow Paisano, like I said, Dante DiVincenzo, we're going under 14.5 points. You can't get any better than that. I'm sorry. If you want to get that 15, it is out there, but not at most places. So then our bonus play, we are looking at Michael Porter Jr., points and assists over 28.5. Come on, Michael. You owe me one. I believe in this bonus play, that is for sure. I believe in this bonus play as a straight bet on the back end also. So we really appreciate everything we are growing here. Please hit the subscribe button down below. Give us a comment. I'm here to interact with you. We're going to get everything relayed over onto our Twitter on the back end. You guys got to check out at picsinmotion.com on Twitter. Well, X. People get a little bit mad when you keep saying Twitter, even though it's X these days. But lock in for this Friday NBA. We're coming off of that 3-0 sweep. Let's get this 6-0 sweep going into the divisional playoffs. You cannot get any better than that. Lock in with us. Enjoy your day. I will see you guys on the other side.